Hello, my name is Bob Althoff, and I am Executive Director of Abba's Family. We are operators of the Housing Faith Alliance. One of the questions that we have been asking ourselves a lot is there a unique role that the faith community has in ending chronic homelessness among the mentally ill and helping them fully include into the fabric of society? And we find ourselves asking the question, is there the willingness and the capacity for the faith community in the face of poverty with folks with mental illness? And the answer that we are concluding is yes, definitely yes. One of the things that has happened in our day is the beginning of lots of new housing options for folks who years ago were on the streets or who at one time were in state hospitals. But now they're living in safe, affordable, and desirable housing and in all of the neighborhoods across our communities. And this is providing an incredibly new opportunity for people to be included in the life of a neighborhood. Just like Dorothy Dix in the 1900s, who single-handedly with her faith community influenced all of America to change how the faith community and others managed and dealt with folks with serious mental illness. Just as in that day, we have a similar opportunity today. As many of the formerly homeless folks are coming into high-quality housing, just because they move into housing does not necessarily mean that they will be included into the community. Because of the illness and stigma and many other issues, they often can become isolated in their housing. This is where we believe the faith community can step forward and make a huge difference. So what does a formerly homeless, mentally ill person do once they're in housing to become fully included? Their job at that point is to basically, like the rest of us, get a life. What does that mean? To get a life means that you have significant friendships, you have a support system that is available to you when times are good as well as when times are bad. But also you have the opportunity to practice your faith in the ways that you want and become active in the life of a faith community. But also people in the efforts to get a life are learning how to become impactful themselves. Everybody wants to experience themselves as someone who makes a difference in their neighborhood and in their community for the better. The Housing Faith Alliance provides a way through building bridges of connectivity that formerly homeless, mentally ill men and women can establish strong ties in the neighborhood, can find ways to practice their faith and get involved in the life of the community, and can make a difference through volunteerism in their neighborhood. In the building of these bridges, we're seeing transformation occur on both sides. Individuals who traditionally have not had relationships with someone with a mental illness find that, a lot of the stigmas and the other things that they've heard about and seen go away in these relationships once they're established. 82% of over 200 people that we surveyed said that were formerly homeless indicated that matters of faith and their relationship with God is very important to them. But when we began to ask them, are you actively involved in the faith community, very, very few said yes. We asked them if they were interested in getting involved in the faith community. Many said yes. And when we explored with them the difference between wanting to and not being a part of the faith community, this is where we found the fear and the stigma. And so what we've been able to do is, in the building of relationships between these individuals and the faith community, great things are happening. They're getting actively involved in many different ways. Transformation through these kinds of relationships is very unique. And God does things in His own style and way. And one of the things that we're beginning to see is that the transformation on the congregation side seems to be, if not at the same level, a greater level. Which brings us to raise the question, is God bringing the mentally ill to the faith community for the good of the faith community? And does the faith community need them more than they are needed by the faith community? Come find out about these bridges of connectivity and be a part of what we're doing and find out how to help us with that.